Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Triangle Strategy, and in the last episode we started New Game Plus and we came to our first major choice change in Chapter 7. We have given up Roland to Esfrost. So now we get to find out what's going to happen because of that. So let's go.
House Wolfort surrenders their charge, Prince Roland, at Gustadolf's behest, sparing themselves from the Duchy's wrath.
Feels bad, man.
House Tellior surrenders their land, also buying their reprieve. Lord Silvio bends the knee, declaring absolute devotion to their Esfrosty masters.
Because of course he did. All right. We know where you stand.
House Falkes surrenders nothing. The last of the high houses to remain loyal to their fallen king. News of their countrymen's capitulations shocks Lord Landroy, leaving him with a grave choice to make.
I wonder if Landroy will be able to survive this time. Okay, Fate and Flames. A new Chapter 7, Part 2.
I've brought the prince, Your Grace.
Gustadolf, you traitorous bastard! You'll pay for what you've done to my family! Mark my words!
Easy there, Avlora. We need him alive, after all.
I am sworn to do all in my power to keep you from harm, Your Grace.
The boy is overcome with emotion, and who could blame him? Perhaps this will quell his rage a bit.
Cordelia!
Brother! Let him go.
Indulge her, Avlora.
Oh, brother! Thank the heavens you're safe. They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm fine. I thought I'd never see you again. Let us speak after. Surely the Archduke will afford us that small mercy.
Yes. Later, then.
Prince Roland, you are well aware of the position Glenbrook finds itself in, yes?
I wonder if instead of her being installed as leader, he's going to try to install him.
Your kingdom is ours. House Tellior and House Wolfort have both bent the knee. Among the three high houses, only House Falks still proves recalcitrant.
Well, there's your word for the day.
You mean for me to convince Lord Landroy to submit?
Oh, nothing so tedious as that. I want you to order his death.
Oh, cruel.
I'm certain House Wolfort would be more than happy to oblige.
You're mad! I won't be a mouthpiece to your cruelty.
He's going to force you to.
I know you've only just come into your responsibility, so allow me to offer a word of advice. A prince's first thought should ever be of his people.
What are you saying?
Landroy will not stand idly by for long. When he acts, and act he will, this land will once again be consumed by the fires of war. It is your duty as prince to quench that fire while it is yet kindling, lest you rule over a kingdom of corpses when all is done. You see that I am right, Your Highness. Give the order.
Oh, man, that's so cruel. What a jerk. Man, what a jerk. Okay, so, recalcitrant, having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. That's your word for the day. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on in Falkes.
Twould seem the rumors were true, my lord. House Wolfort has delivered Prince Roland into Esfrost's clutches. And House Tellior, my lord, they too have... My lord?
My good man, when you look at this painting, what do you feel?
He's gonna feel betrayed by House Wolfort as well. I didn't even think about that.
It is our home. As beautiful and verdant in reality as it is depicted by a master's brush.
Indeed. It is a treasure, our land. Its safekeeping entrusted to us by His Majesty King Regna. May his soul rest in peace. An honor without equal. A duty worth fulfilling. At all and any cost. A duty I will not shirk from. Now or ever.
It's going down with the ship. It's basically what he's saying. He'll either succeed or go down with it. Whatever Erica and Thalos are scheming, it can only bode more ill for the kingdom of Glenbrook. What the hell?
Thalos, enjoying yourself, are you?
Oh god, okay.
I do wish you'd learn to temper your vices, brother.
And I wish you'd learn to live a little, sister. Well then, what is it?
We leave for the Falkes domain at once.
I thought those Wolfort dogs were to do the deed. Why must we go?
You really must use your head more often. The one atop your shoulders, that is. When have you ever known a dog to be obedient without some good measure of discipline?
Indeed. Very well then, dear sister. I shall be ready anon.
A missive arrives from the White Home Castle to the fallen House Wolfort. The message it bears, unlike to be a happy one.
What? Invade the Falkes domain?
Oh no, they're sending us to do it. Oh no. Oh, this feels bad.
Such was the edict delivered to us by the Esfrosti messenger.
Shit, dude.
Ludicrous. They would have the high houses turn on one another? We should be treating with House Falks, not stabbing them in the back.
Doubtless the Archduke has little regard for honor between houses. He views the Falkes land as a fruit ripe for plucking.
Man, House Falks cannot
One
get
which
a
they
break.
would pluck for themselves. Or have us pluck for them, rather.
The decree was signed in Prince Roland's own hand.
Lies! His hand was forced.
Indeed, by my brother. And if we disobey, the Archduke would have good reason to make an example of us.
Gustadolf wins either way. We're trapped.
And yet, no trap is infallible, my lord. There must be a way to avoid the civil war the Archduke is intent on causing.
Aye, and I reckon Lord Landroy's of the same mind. He's the last man who wants to see countrymen slaughtering each other.
Agreed. but we must tread carefully.
If indeed it is the land itself that Gustadolf desires, perhaps an exchange can be arranged.
An exchange of what? Territory?
Just so. House Telior negotiated similar terms. Far from ideal, to be certain, but preferable to the alternative. Whether Lord Landroy will be amenable to such terms, however, is another matter entirely.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, really.
Still, it is our best chance. Let us treat with Lord Landroy. In the meantime, Esfrost must believe that we are playing along. Advance our forces to the Falkes domain.
Yes, my lord.
Ooh, this is dicey. This is dicey. After ensuring its own survival by relinquishing Prince Roland, House Wolfort is visited by an unexpected guest. It's not a Byzantian, right?
My lord, are you off to battle again?
Aye, by the royal family's decree. And I have need of able-bodied men.
Return victorious, my lord.
Worry not. We shall.
Why, if it isn't the young Lord Wolfort?
Freaking Patriot. Ugh.
Minister
I
Patriot.
hate this guy.
I had not heard that you were paying a visit to our domain.
Ah, Lord Wolfort, pray do not concern yourself on my account. My work here is all but done, and it is time I was on my way.
What are you doing here, bro?
I must commend you, my lord, for keeping order and harmony in your domain despite the rather unfortunate recent events. Most admirable indeed.
What a snake.
At the end of the day, our duty is to the throne, not to the man who sits in it. In times of uncertainty, we must value order above all else. I would encourage you to remember that.
I hope we get to deal with him in one of our alternate routes that we're going to be
the
going
merit
down.
in that. Thank you for your wisdom.
He did well, and I have no doubt many years of prosperity await you and yours under his frosty rule. By your leave, my lord.
Okay. A bird arrives bearing grim news for Lord Landroy. The Wolforts have bent the knee to Esfrost. House Falks alone stands loyal to Glenbrook's fallen king.
What news from House Wolfort, my lord?
The Archduke has ordered them to march on our domain in Prince Roland's name. A clever ploy, if true. No matter the outcome, Esfrost profits.
Okay, he sees it too.
However, House Wolfort claims to have no intention of blindly following these orders. They seek to parley, that we might together find a way to prevent the fall of the three high houses.
How will you respond, my lord?
How indeed. The Wolforts handed over His Highness to save their own hides, hardly an act that warrants our trust. That said, their desire to avoid bloodshed is no doubt sincere, if only to bide time to lick their wounds. And somehow, I suspect there may be more to this stratagem of theirs.
At least hear us out, my man.
My lord, then you...
I shall grant them audience. Pen the reply.
Okay.
At once, my lord.
He's at least going to hear us out. That's good. That's good. He won't be completely mule-headed.
Prince Roland has passed his decree. The complete decimation of House Falks is the order of the day. A chilling command, which would see one of Glenbrook's 3 high houses reduced to bloody rubble. Though penned in the prince's hand, the order was not his own. Forcing his hand was Archduke Gustadolf, a specter over his shoulders until the ink had dried. House Wolfort is given the command to uproot their erstwhile countrymen, and with heavy hearts, they march. However, the young Serenoa bears hope. Hope that bloodshed can be stopped. Hope that Lord Landroy can be convinced to see reason. Hope that the day is not far off when the realm will know peace again.
Okay. Receiving bird after bird, Sorceley attempts to make sense of the tumult that has rocked the realm. Citadel of the Sands.
Oh, the Wolforts have been ordered to bring down House Falks, you say?
It would appear so. They entreat us for arms and provisions for the battle ahead.
A request we will deny, of course. I leave it to you to concoct a convincing reason.
Consider it done.
I do believe this little conflict between countrymen will play to our benefit. No doubt Landroy will spare no effort as he makes his last stand. Our day draws near, Booker, and we must make every preparation for its arrival.
And so it shall be.
Okay. House Wolfort makes pretense of marching its army on the Falkes domain, hoping to parley with Lord Landroy in secret without drawing the duchy's attention. Ooh, that's a really vertical
The
map.
Falklands truly are the jewel of Glenbrook.
Aye. I don't see Landroy giving him up easily, even if it comes to war.
And that is why we will not simply give them up. We shall negotiate such that benefits may be reaped by all parties. Lord Landroy first among them. He is a reasonable man, yes?
That he is, my lord. But we cannot hope to make him see reason if we cannot speak to him face to face.
Man, I hope whatever happens on this map, we start with the high ground and not the low ground. Should negotiations fail, we will find ourselves fighting on their terms. I must have a strategy at the ready. Behold the lifts over there, my lord. Typically, they are employed by those who work the land, yet I believe they might also serve us in battle. All right. Should it come to that, we should not hesitate to take advantage of the terrain. It might behoove us to survey the land before Lord Landroy arrives. Okay, we will do just that. I am not without hope that he will listen to reason, but we must be prepared for all contingencies. First I lose Prince Roland, now must I turn my blade against my countrymen? And not just countrymen, but House Falks, loyal retainers of the crown. I only hope we can resolve this with words alone. Okay, we must try to persuade Lord Landroy to our cause, but he will inevitably have the final say on the matter. Indeed, no matter what happens, Esfrost is the victor. They have us in the palm of their hands now. I wish there was more we could do. If negotiations fail, and battle with House Falks ensues, their archers would have the upper hand, raining down arrows upon us from above. No kidding, my goodness. Immobility recovery pellets. Okay, that's a warning, if ever I saw one. My cousin lives in the Crown City, but I haven't heard from him of late. I wonder if he's alright. Beautiful fields like these don't just sprout up overnight. It takes hard work. I can see why Lord Landroy's subjects are so loyal to him. The Falklands truly are a sight to behold. Someday, I hope to return and bask in the beauty of this land. I have no doubt it'd be well worth the journey. But you've got to convince Lord Landroy first if you want that hope to become a reality. Right, for the domain and its people. Oh, you know what? I just need to double check that I'm actually doing the right one. Liberty is the last one that I need, right? Yes, okay, good. I don't know why, but I was just like second guessing myself. Is it true what they say, that Prince Roland was taken prisoner by Aesfrost? Just what is happening in Glenbrook? Lord Landroy is prepared to fight, but what of House Wolfort? I can only pray you did not forsake His Highness to save your own hides. Aesfrost is watching our every move. We must be cautious, lest any harm come to Roland. Okay, you learned about, what? Wither Prince Roland? What did that say? These lifts are powered by the windmills. Our family's been tasked by Lord Landroy with keeping them in good repair. Should even a single one of them break down, we'll rush to the scene to fix it. Oh, that's a cat. I was like, there's something there. The Aesfrosti value freedom more than anything. Unfortunately, all that means is the powerful rise to the top and the weak are crushed under their iron boot. Or, you know, siblings are given special treatment. That too. Leaders like Gustadolf don't know the meaning of peace. We sealed our fate the day His Grace thought we could reason with them. Gustadolf stands atop a nation where only the strongest thrive. I suppose his invasion of Glenbrook was merely an extension of that. You learn about Aesfrost's guiding principle. What bountiful fields they have here. I wish not to tarnish this beautiful land in a fight. Wheat is a specialty of this land. We export it to both Hyzant and Aesfrost. I heard a ghastly rumor that Aesfrost invaded the Crown City. Could they be after our wheat too? They grow their wheat in terraced fields, I see. And I suppose this lift is used for planting. Mayhap we can leverage this in battle. We have nothing to lose by learning how to operate it, especially if we cannot find common ground. This used to be the site of a great fort many years ago. That's why the grounds are terraced like this. My grandpa told me so. Even the smallest spark could set these fields ablaze now. We must needs tread carefully. The chronicles say that many a field was set ablaze in the Salt Iron War. You should know better than to say things like that. It's bad luck. Okay. So, setting the fields ablaze might be a thing. Isn't she a beauty? These windmills are the pride of the Falkes domain. It's the power of wind that moves these lifts, you see. The Lord had them built so we could use these fields to their fullest. These fertile lands were given to us by King Regna, so we need to make the most of them. Alright, so when I did the Hyzant mission, I did use the trader there, and I did buy some items. I can't remember exactly what. I think a couple of accessories and a couple of superior items. So let's see. Yep, you're selling a bunch of superior. Yeah, I bought 2 of each of these. And honestly, I might buy some more. Ooh, that's expensive. It's expensive, but... Letter from the Crown City. Oh, there's another book that we have to read as well. Something that I found in the gardens at the palace before we did the mission where we have to escape with Roland. Lord Landroy thinks only of the happiness and prosperity of his people. And you won't find a more loyal subject to King Regna anywhere in the land. We're proud to call him our lord. Damn, we're gonna have to fight him, and it's gonna suck. Okay, an ice stone. Some money. And some more books. Lord Landroy entrusted my family with fixing the windmills. My son is in charge of repairs. I just manage the parts. Yeah, we met him outside. All right, explore session is done. Let's go ahead and read some of those new notes we got. We're still missing several volumes. Yeah, we're gonna find them on other maps though. Snow-capped peaks and verdant forests are indeed lovely, but I find the golden wheat fields of the Falkes domain to be a beauty unparalleled by any other, because they are a testament to the long years of sweat and blood the people put into creating them. This was always a lush land to be sure, but those wheat fields would never have been possible without people nurturing them. The windmills dotting the fields must also have taken considerable trial and error to construct. To cultivate land, care for it, watch as it bears the fruits of your labor, that is what the people of Falkes have done untold hundreds of times over decades. The breathtaking beauty of these wheat fields is a fitting reward for how hard the farmers have worked. Commemoration Ceremony Program. This is the one that we found in the garden. 1. Opening remarks. 2. Remarks from each nation. Holy State of Hyzant Minister Lila Viscroft of the Saintly Seven. Grand Duchy of Esfrost Prime Minister Thalas Esfrost. Kingdom of Glenbrook Lord Serenoa Wolfort, representative of the 3 High Houses. 3. Host remarks. Kingdom of Glenbrook His Royal Majesty King Regna, Glenbrook. 4. Merriment. 5. Tourney. 6. Award Ceremony. 7. Closing remarks. And letter from the Crown City. Dearest Mother, the Esfrosti army invaded the Crown City without warning. They crushed the kingdom's defenses and captured His Royal Majesty. I fear the Falklands may not be safe much longer. I shall flee and urge you to do likewise. I know harvest time is upon us, but pray do not let stalks of wheat take priority over your own life. I swear I will find you. For now, flee as fast and as far as you are able. Your loving son, John. It's a good son. It's a good son right there. All right. Lord Landroy should be arriving soon. Let us hope he is receptive to our terms. He's not going to want to give up anything.
Esfrosti forces muster at the border. They're preparing to advance.
Esfrost? What treachery is this?
No.
While we were preparing for the parley, they snuck up on us unawares.
Okay, so one of two things is going to happen. Either we turn on Esfrost here, or Gustadolf sent these soldiers to force our hand. And I don't know which one it's going to be.
What shall we do, my lord?
So the Wolfert dogs have already learned some tricks from their new master, eh?
Damn.
We await your command, my lord.
Damn. Gustadolf once again is one
Split
step
our
ahead.
forces in 2. Send 1 regiment to the border. I shall lead the other to meet House Wolfert in the field.
Aye, my lord.
will defend King Regna's gift until the last of us falls. The history shall know that House Falks did not bend the knee.
Once again, Gustadolf just one step ahead. He knew what he was doing, sending the Esfrosty troops. Damn. Okay, so recommended level is 40. With the knowledge that the Esfrosty army even now advances on his domain, Lord Landroy makes the only decision available to him. Alright, so at this point we might want to look at some encampment stuff. Okay, so the things that I want to do is to look at what we might be able to upgrade with our 2 new characters, because I want to try bringing them into this map. So, let's see. I guess 3 new characters. Okay, let's start with getting each of them at least 1 weapon upgrade. These cost money, so I need to be a little careful. I want to be able to get some other things as well. Okay. So with that done, damage of frosty fetters, I like that. What is this? Ice resistance by 15%, increase evasion. Damage dealt by target HP. Increase the effect of time compression or increase effect duration. Still don't quite know how he works yet, but we're gonna end up getting this eventually anyway. And once we figure that out, we'll parchment for you, exotic flower for you. Use all TP to deal non-elemental magic to all enemies whose current HP ends with 7. The more TP consumed, the stronger the attack. It's just another option, I suppose. Okay, eventually I want to work up to this as well. On you. Okay. So, money is probably our... Yeah, I think most everything costs at least 500, and we're at 330, so... Yeah, we're basically out of money. Also, I just wanted to check here. Yeah. Oh, okay, wait, no. Hold on. I guess these are just the higher level ones, or did... How do we get access to the higher level ones? I don't actually know. Okay, let's check this real quick. Trade post. Oh, look at that. he just gets more Medal of Valors. That's awesome. Yes. Cool. The Untold War.
I'm on top of the world!
Well, he's excited. Learn the ability Staggering Arrow. Fantastic. All right, we'll just keep working down. As we get those Quietus points. I think what we'll do is we'll go in here and get our party set up for the fight, but we probably won't do the fight until the next episode, because we're running out of time. But we're kind of right on the edge of when I would like to end the episode, so we'll get in here and get things set up.
Enough of your schemes, you traitorous dog.
Lord Landroy, what is the meaning of this?
His arrow's already knocked. What happened to manners, old friend?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? For me to give you a hearty embrace while Esfrost cuts me down from behind. Ha! A shameful scheme befitting the cowards who abandoned our prince.
Are you mad? We haven't a clue what Esfrost is scheming.
Lies. I'll listen to the slithering of snakes no further.
We've been swindled. Gustadolf meant to force this battle from the start. Damn it all.
Ash in the wind?
Smoke from the village. The houses burn!
What madness is this, Landroy? You would set your own home ablaze?
And what would you have me do with it? Leave it for Esfrost to pillage and plunder? The only thing those bastards will get from me is an arrow through the eye.
Damn, dude.
They set their arrows alight!
Landroy, no! There must be another way.
There is no other way, boy. Your treachery saw to that. King Regna, it will not be long ere I stand by your side again.
He leaves us no recourse.
He's a bow user.
Swords!
I didn't know that. No, I guess I did know that, huh? We'd heard that he was a good shot, I think, at some point. Okay, so first off, let's look at these peeps. Okay, Mighty Strike. They probably won't have too many big tricks up their sleeve, although because they've made things more difficult, maybe they give them more abilities, but okay, so these guys have Scorch. We definitely want to bring in Quarantin for this fight, for that, for Ice. Healer, bows. Okay, interesting stuff.
I am ready.
My shield is impregnable.
Moving out.
I wonder if I want to bring you in so that you can make it rain if we have to.
I'll give it a try.
I think you with your ladders is going to be useful.
Understood.
You've got a movement ability that will help you get up this stuff.
But of course.
Allow
We
me
have to try
be
you
of
out.
assistance. I will do my best.
Okay, I wonder how many hits you can take from those bows. You'll be able to move at least, but the bows will do extra damage to you, and they have height advantage, which also does extra damage. So I don't know if I want to bring you or not. Which is also why I'm not bringing you. You don't have the defense for it, I don't think. You have a movement ability. Your fire shot is not as useful, but you did learn a new ability off-screen called Bullseye. Deal physical damage to a single enemy. This attack is guaranteed to hit. I don't think that your base attack is 137. I'm guessing this is less. Yeah. Basically, you're trading a little bit of damage for a guaranteed hit. So, which honestly on this map might be good as well because we have the low ground. And I think that does affect accuracy.
At once!
Funny enough, he is one of the recommended units, so let's give him a try, see how he does. I want you to have the movement ring. Yeah, I think I have a, Evasion 3 amulet here. I'm going to put on you. Now, you're going to take the fire ring, the fire amulet, to get your fire resistance to 0 rather than -30. And I think I might give you a speed ring. Who are we going to build for our crit on this? You're probably going to have the highest luck, but we don't want it on you, I don't think. So I guess you. Now let's see. Physical and magic defense are both pretty high. All of your stats are pretty high. Vanguard Scarf on you, if you can open up with a good turn right at the beginning that does a bunch of damage, that could be pretty good. Oh, this is something new we got. This I bought in Dissent from the vendor there. The grounding amulet grants immunity to being knocked back. Give you the strength ring. I need a good strength ring. I need one of the ones that does a +3. Increase your accuracy. Maybe evasion. Okay, I think that might be our setup. Now, what do we want to do here? I should consider actually giving him the Vanguard. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode, where we are going to play this map, which is called Landroy's Last Stand. That's sad, but here we are. All right, see you in the next one. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Louis D, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, Knife Namaste, Caleb Adkins, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.